Hi there, Scorpio. This is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I'll be doing your reading for June 2017. This is for the month of June. This is a general reading. Whatever comes up, comes up. It could be love, could be work, could be whatever comes up. Yeah, so I don't think I want to flip those over right yet. Yeah, so if you're looking for a private reading, you can find the information below to request one. It's only $25. That will resonate more with you. So yeah, angels, spirits, guides, and universe. What can you give me for Scorpio for the month of June? This is for the month of June. What does Scorpio need to hear for June? What do they have in store? Okay, so it looks like you're feeling left out in the cold, okay? You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like you're alone in the situation. Try to zoom in just a little here. Alright, so it feels like you're alone. You feel like you're alone. The fact of the matter is you're not alone. You have a lot of people that support you. Again, this is for Scorpio, June 2017. This may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising sign. It looks like there's still a lot of mental anguish going on. You've been quite disturbed over a situation, and it's not over yet. So we're starting here in the beginning of the month, okay? This is the beginning of the month. So there's been some mental anguish that's been keeping you awake at night, and you feel like you just need to let this go. What are you going to do? How do you move on? Where do you go from here? And you've been thinking about it a lot. It looks like there is going to be a soul connection. If you're already connected to somebody, then your connection to them is going to be increased. If you're single, it looks like you may connect with somebody possibly from the past that you've been connected to. It doesn't have to be a lover. Somebody from the past is going to come to you offering, and somebody who's connected to your soul. So it can be somebody that you've known all your life. Is going to come in and offer you some emotional support or love. You know, it could be love, somebody else. It looks like there's motherhood coming into play. Perhaps being a mother or a father is affecting you in June, and it's a big deal. It's a really big deal because you still, you consider that your main priority is being a mother or a father. So that's coming up in June. I think it's because of this worry, this mental anguish. I think there could be a breakup. I feel like this is in the past, and that's where this person is coming in. Okay, so this is a nurturing, caring, motherly type of person. So let me just look at the rest of these cards. It looks like you're going to be, I don't know, perhaps there's a baby going to be born, or somebody's going to be pregnant. Perhaps somebody wants a baby, but I think that this has to do with, maybe there's a soulmate relationship, and somebody has gotten married and they're taking it to the next step, and they're going to have a baby, or they're going to get pregnant in June. And this is approval from... you know, it's the hand of God. I'm at this point, I don't know why. I'm thinking that this is the hand of God, even though that's not God, I know, but that's what's coming to my head, saying, yes, this is what it's supposed to be. It's meant to be. Or this is about guidance. It's about guidance from somebody, some kind of teacher, some spiritual teacher. Doesn't have to be a spiritual teacher. It can be any kind of teacher, but somebody who is very genuine and caring and real. Okay, so this person is offering real healing, you know, real healing energy to you, or to this situation. You know, I think that it's praise, it's welcome, it's like, this is what is meant to be. It looks like this is reversed. It shows me that this card upright is saying that you're going to walk away from something, but because of this, you're not. So I'm wondering if perhaps you're thinking about breaking up a relationship, but because there's kids involved, you don't feel like you can. You don't feel like you can. Perhaps there's traditions, you know, and it's untraditional for you to break up. It's untraditional. It looks like you're staying. You're staying instead of walking away. But it also looks like this is a air sign, okay? And this guy, somebody is not happy about the whole situation. Somebody is not happy, and they can be quite mean, and they're very immature. So probably towards the beginning of the second week of June, I think that somebody is going to get very angry and upset over something. Perhaps, I don't know, perhaps a pregnancy, I'm not sure, or children. You know, might have something to do with children. Somebody's going to get upset. This is saying that you need to communicate. Communicate. Okay, around the second week of June, there's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of energy. Be honest, okay? Be honest. Don't lose your temper towards the second. I'm talking the second. Did I say January? Anyway, I meant June, if I did. So I'm just thinking. I want to see something. January is 8 months from now. January is 8 months from now, and for some reason I wanted to tell you January. Somebody is pregnant. Somebody is pregnant, I'm positive, because January came out, and there's no reason for that. I know that it's June, there's no reason for that. So somebody is pregnant and is going to give birth in January. But somebody's not happy about it. Somebody isn't happy. They're going to find out about it around the second week of June. Or they could have known, they could know about it already, and they're going to get upset. They're it's finally going to hit them, and they're going to get all pissed off around the second week of June, and they could lie, you know, or be mean or say the wrong things and just be nasty. So beware. So moving on. This is moving to calmer waters, all right? So this is towards the third week of June. So it looks like this stuff is gonna pan out. I'm gonna do some clarifiers, but without the clarifiers, because this is moving away to calmer waters. So it looks like this guy's, and it's funny, this guy's taking his wife and his baby, and they're getting the hell out of there. So maybe there's somebody, maybe a mother, I don't know. I'm going to do some clarifiers. I'm just going to stop right there and do some clarifiers on that. This right here is an opportunity, a gift from God. It's a gift of security and manifestation and a physical need to be grounded. Okay, so this is towards the third week. So I think towards the third week you're gonna just back away from this situation up here, from this ass, and you're gonna move away from it. You're just gonna be like, I'm done. Then once you get rid of this, or leave it behind, or whatever, something needs to be left behind, you're gonna feel secure. You're gonna feel prosperous. Okay, and you're being offered that. You're being offered that prosperity towards the third week of June. And then we have this terrible bam. Okay, so the tower is generally a shake-up of some sort. So this is towards the beginning of the third week. This is towards the end of the third week. There's going to be a holy shit. You're gonna be like, I didn't even see it coming. What the hell? We just got out of here. You know, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I have this security now. The bullshit is behind me. This person is gone. But all of a sudden, lightning's gonna strike, and your security is gonna like fall to pieces, because here comes meanness again, for lack of a better word at the moment. Here comes this woman who is very stern. She is she's a hard worker. She's very independent. She is hard to love. She's hard to love because she's so vindictive. Okay, so now we're towards the beginning of the fourth week of June, and I don't sugarcoat any of this. So it looks like towards the fourth week of June, she is going to show her face again, and she is vicious. So beware. She will stop at nothing. She does not care if she hurts you or who she hurts. You know, even if this woman, she doesn't care if she hurts this woman that's pregnant. You know, or whoever this is, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's almost daring. Okay? She is. So just beware that she leaves for a minute, or she or he leaves for a minute, but they come back. So beware, and it's going to be unexpected. So this is an eye-opener to you. Don't think that because this person seems to be gone that they really are, because you may think that you've moved away from the situation, you may think that you're secure and stable, but bam! Oh no, you're not, because I'm still here. And this I see as this as a kind of like a threesome almost. Perhaps she's going to tell a secret, this woman. She's going to tell a lie. or she's going to tell a secret about an affair. You know, maybe there's an affair. So it looks like, I mean, these three people are celebrating. Now we're into the 4th week of June. It could be a celebration. We'll get a clarifier on that. Oh, so it looks like, this is towards the end of June now, it looks like there may be some travel in your future, that you are going to go someplace that it doesn't have to be far. I don't think that you're going to be having far away travel. I think this is near travel. And this is opposites coming together, okay? So towards the end of opposition going away, should I say, okay? Opposition going away, because those two sphinxes down there are like magnets, and generally they can't be next to each other, but now they can because they've overcome that. So I'm thinking that you're going to overcome this. You're going to overcome this, and perhaps you have a little celebration based on the news. Hopefully that's what it is. We'll do some clarifiers. And then there's going to be no more opposition, okay? Towards the end of June, the opposition has gone away, okay? And then it goes out pretty quickly towards the end. It's over. It goes away. It's like, okay, I'm gone. Boom. Towards the end of June, it's just, you don't think it's over, and then it is. And that's what I see. By the end of June, it's like, boom, gone. So it's done with by the end of June. Out of here. Quick. Over, done, quick. We're going to do some clarifiers on with these. This is for the month of June. Oh, I got them wrong. Month of June for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for the month of June? We're going to do them upright. Okay, so we're going to go like this. First week, second week, third week, fourth week. First week of June, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. I believe it. Yep, makes sense. That's why you're feeling left out, like you need to just be done with it. You're moving. You're moving to calmer waters. You're getting the hell out of there. This is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about new love. So this is probably new love as well, which is great. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Good news about financial matters. Waiting, and that's funny. It's right over the Ace of Pentacles. It all fits into play. So really take heed with this message because it's right on. Good news about financial matters. Waiting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. So you're being offered. You're being offered security and stability in the first week of June. That's what it looks like. Whether you choose to see it or not is up to you. You need to get some sleep at night, okay? Get some sleep. Stop worrying about the past. It's over. The past is over. This says scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. This is the Page of Pentacles. So, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's concerning stability and security the first week. So it looks like the first week of June, that's what you're concentrating on. You're moving away from something that hurt you because you're looking for stability and security. Towards the second week, it looks like, I'm going to move these down. It looks like you're going to find new love, and perhaps somebody might end up, I don't know. So that wouldn't be January if you found them now, unless they had the baby early. I don't know, but there could be a baby in the picture coming up. It could be somebody already has a child. And this one is balance. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So, this is the second week, all right? So, you need to balance your security, your job. Okay, I know that you've just moved, so you're not settled yet. It's going to take a minute. So, and if you haven't just moved, then there's a big change in your life. Okay, there's a big change, and you haven't quite accepted it yet. So by the second week of June, you're working on accepting it. You're working on balancing it all out. You're losing this, okay? You're losing this worry and doubt and whatever it is. And okay. Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So there is several people in this reading, okay? So it's important for you to stand up for what you believe in, not what somebody else wants, okay? So this is a air sign, which is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And this is as well. So apparently Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, somebody is, they're in this reading, okay? If it's not that sign, that it's somebody that acts like this. This is a miserly person, okay? The best way to get them to listen, to get them to understand, is to try to look at it from their perspective. That's what this card says. It's an awakening. What you've been doing in the past isn't working. This is angry person. This is angry person. I think it's the same person. Because you've been looking at it in your own way and not theirs. So my advice is for the second week is to listen to somebody else, how somebody else wants to do something, and I think it's this person right here. I think this person is from the past. I don't think this is a love interest. This is somebody who is not happy about this. Okay, they're not happy about this. And the best way to get through to them is to look at it from their perspective. Jeez. I once took a class, how to deal with difficult people. In the class, it taught me that the best way to deal with difficult people is to let them think they win, and just let them. Just let them. It was a customer service class for customer service job. The best customer service, or the best way to get through to difficult people, is to let them have the last word. Let them have their say. Listen to them. Just let them believe whatever they want to believe, even if you don't. Just let them believe it, because then they'll go away. Okay, they'll just be happy with it. They'll be satisfied, and it will be over. So that's the second week of June. The third week of June. This is the Emperor. He is authority, okay? He's authority. He's a teacher. He's a leader. He could be a father, okay? So the third week of June. Organization and logic. Structure and discipline. Leadership. Okay? So this is the Queen of Air. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty, it says. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Okay, so we have this twice, the Queen of Swords, all right? It says independent, experienced, realistic, witty. She's also mean. She's also very, very independent. She has a hard time taking orders from anyone. She really does. I mean, she's very, very bright, and she knows that she's very bright, and so she kind of knows it all. So this is the third week of June. Second week, third week, she's in both of them. So she is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She is. And this is the third week too. So yes, she is going to cause some problems. She is. Second and third week of June. It's not quite over yet. But this is saying for you to be strong, this Emperor. You need to be authoritative, okay? You need to be authoritative. You do need to see their perspective. You do. You need to see their perspective, but you also need to stand your ground. You do need to stand your ground. And it's kind of a contradiction. It is, because here, look at things from a different perspective. Temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this is about being yourself. But this one is about, she's a difficult person. Okay. So this card does not even make sense. I just barely noticed this. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. So they want you to look at something from a different perspective. But it's important to be yourself. So there's balance here. There's definitely some balance here. So yeah, you need to look at it from a different perspective. But you still need to be yourself. This is the third week. This guy is very disciplined. He is. He is, and that's what it says down at the bottom. He is very, this Emperor is very strong. Everybody respects him. Everybody. So this person that's happening, this Queen of Swords, is right beside, and she's going out. She's going out because it's right here. It's boom, boom, boom. She's going bye-bye. She's moving away from the situation. She is going away from the situation. But it's not going to be easy. It is going to be a fight. But in order for you to come out on top, you need to look at things from a different perspective, okay? Which means a temporary standstill to gather your thoughts, because she is very, very bright. Very bright. And she will bring you down if you let her. Fourth week of June. A King of Swords. Oh my God. So, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice from up here. Perhaps it's a lawyer. This could be a lawyer or a police officer, which totally makes sense. Perhaps you'll have to get a restraining order. I don't know, but this authority needs to be involved towards the third week. That's what I see, because this woman is a wacko. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's the truth. This is the King of Swords. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Then we have the Three of Swords. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. The Three of Swords, if you picture it in this deck, the Rider Waite, it's the heart with the three swords. So you are hurt over the situation. You are. You're hurt because you had to remove somebody from the situation. And I think they're very hurt, and you're hurt that you hurt them. You're hurt, and that's why you're like got your hands over your head and you're like, oh my God. I mean, it's very heartbreaking, okay? And this is the heartbreak card right here. So I think by the end of June, you know, if there's going to be a rough month, and I'm sorry to tell you that, but it is going to be a rough month. There's going to be a lot of anguish. You might find your soulmate. You might, but there's still, you have a lot of baggage. Okay, there's a lot of baggage to be dealt with. You need to be authoritative. You need to be strong. You need to maybe get an authority involved. This woman is very, she's beautiful. And she's sexy and she's good in bed, but she's nuts. So that's what I see. And this is telling you that you need to speak your mind with confidence. Prove how strong you are. Do not back down. Okay? You do need to let this person think they've won, basically with tact, okay? Be tactful. Be tactful. Think they've won, but don't let them. Don't let them. But you won't. I know that you won't. And in the end, there's going to be heartbreak because this is not what you wanted. This is absolutely not what you wanted. So I want to know about this new love. What's the sign of this, or this new person coming in? What is this? What is this? This coming together the first week of June. This reuniting of somebody, or love, or new love. What is it? Okay, so it looks like perhaps it's somebody that you've hurt in the past. It is somebody from the past, and they are very gun shy about the whole, or you are very gun shy. Somebody's gun shy about the situation. Or this person is feeling very wounded. This person is feeling very wounded by the whole ordeal. I don't think so, though. I think this is caution. This is you being very cautious. You're like, oh man, I'm afraid. I think you are afraid. I think you're afraid. But you're standing tall, you're standing up, and you're ready to fight anyway, but I think you're scared. All right, we have the Emperor again. Okay, so this could be an Aries sign. This could be an Aries person on the other end of your new soul connection. Okay, so definitely you need to be authoritative or get authority involved. Okay, this is a big deal. You need to be strong, and you need to be the leader. All right? I think you know who this is. Okay, this is about your intuition and following you in your intuition. So I think you already know who this person is. I think you know who both these people are. I think you know who this is, and I think you know who this is. I think that you are well aware, but you have been in a mess. You have been a mess because perhaps you're thinking about this person already, or you're still mulling over this, and this one hasn't come in yet, and you don't know who it is. But when this one comes in, you're going to start to feel on top of the world. You're going to start to feel great. And this one's going to see it. Okay, this is basically the same person to me. They're going to see it, and they are going to be hot. Because you're falling in love with somebody else. I mean, that's what I see. Because you want the security that they couldn't give you, or they wouldn't give you. They probably could have given it to you, but they wouldn't, because they're so damn independent, and they do not listen for 1 minute. And so you feel very, very wounded by the whole situation. You feel like, oh my God, you feel wounded. But then this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And you're going to pull out that strength from inside to deal with it, and you are going to have that awakening, okay? And you're going to use more of your strength. You have the Emperor here and the Emperor here, so you're going to pull out what you need. And I think authority could be involved. I mean, you could be getting some kind of, I don't know, restraining order. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but this woman is scary, just to say the least. In this reading, she's scary. She's another, it all depends on where she sits and how many times I see her and what the other cards are. She is very smart and beautiful and independent. She can take care of herself, but like I said, she does not listen. It's my way, or let's fight about it. Let's fight about it. And she will fight about it and fight about it and fight about it. So, towards the end of June, you're going to be speaking your mind with confidence. you have both these emperors here. He's very confident. By the end of June, you're going to pull that right out, and you're going to ride in on your steed. And you're going to be the victor. I mean, you're going to be the victor because you are unbeatable. You are unbeatable. But your heart is going to be broken, okay? Your heart's going to be broken. So we have Aries here. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius signs. Virgo. We have Virgo. We have a Cancer sign. So you have a few different signs here. But you definitely need to be strong. Be strong. Be confident. Seek out advice, perhaps from somebody that, a lawyer, perhaps a police officer, somebody in law enforcement, somebody that knows what can be done and what can't be done. And you, most of all, you need to use your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition, because your intuition knows. We're going to do a couple of these, even though I don't know if I dare to, but sorry for the not so happy ending for June. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Falling in love. That one's falling in love, and give your relationship a chance. So this is your new relationship, okay? This is not this one. It's not this one. Because it's put right here over this falling in love or resurgence of a relationship. Give your relationship a chance. I know you've been wounded. This is the wounded card. I know you've been wounded, but it's not fair to this person up here to punish them for whatever somebody else has done. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So time. You need to take your time with this. Take your time. Take your time. You need to clear up this baggage before you move forward, and realize that the universe has this under control. You have a lot of universal law of universal guidance here. There's a lot of major arcana cards, a lot of them. So there's a lot of universal the universal law. It's not that you can choose. You can't choose. This is meant to be, okay? This is meant to be. We all have lessons to learn, and this path was destined to happen. So do not despair. The right one is worth waiting for. And I think, so don't, and this was reversed and I turned it around, so I should just leave it. Don't give your relationship a chance. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. Because it was reversed. Let this go so that this can come in. Okay? So that's my advice. Let this go. Let this go so this can come in. And this. And praise. Okay? This is universal, universally guided. You have no say. This is meant to be. So that's my advice for June, Scorpio.